Ever feel a quiet, hollow space inside, while everyone else screams with joy, the stadium roaring around you? You scan the faces lit with shared fire, yet find only a calm, blank room within yourself. It's not that you don't understand the game's rules. You simply don't feel the emotional storm others ride. You've wondered if something is missing in you, if your emotional wiring differs from celebrating people around you. That question lingers like a faint, unanswered echo, a feeling with a name beyond simple apathy. It isn't lack of passion for life, but something deeper rooted in your inner self structure. You once found psychology of people who don't obsess over sports, and something in you quietly agreed. It felt like a soft click, a key finding a forgotten lock, giving shape to a carried feeling. It named your gentle distance from communal rituals, where you've learned to smile and nod politely. You've mastered vague, supportive comments like, "What a play," but the words feel hollow in translation. You're performing a social script without knowing lines, an exhausting act more draining than genuine boredom. Let's examine the first mechanism, your brain's cognitive shield relating differently to noise, external and internal. For many, the crowd's chaotic roar is thrilling, but for you, it becomes a relentless sensory flood. Your mind prefers predictable, controlled streams, valuing depth over breadth and silence over roaring chaos. This isn't weakness in feeling joy, but strength in sustained focus, anchored to a deeper internal floor. People misread this anchor as restriction, calling you two in your head without understanding its purpose. Now consider the second mechanism, your attachment filter forming bonds through nuance and personal resonance. These intimate connections require trading inner world pieces, unlike fandom's tribal identity around abstract entities. Loving a logo with fervent passion feels unearned. Your wiring seeks genuine, tangible reciprocity instead. Investing in distant teams feels like shouting into a void, giving heart pieces to unknowing concepts. So you guard emotional capital wisely, reserving it for things able to whisper meaningfully back to you. Here we confront the biggest myth, that you're missing vital camaraderie and joy from shared experiences. But FOMO only works if you believe the moment matters, and deep down, you really don't. Your mind already calculated the cost of noise. Excitement versus borrowed belongings, vague rewards. It concluded the price was too high. Not cynicism, but refined emotional cost-benefit analysis. You aren't afraid of missing universal experience. You're simply opting out of what would drain you. You choose inner peace over social frenzy, maintaining the core tension of your authenticity barrier. While everyone feels conformity's pull, your instinct for personal integrity proves stronger for survival. Your verifiable self needs to stay real, making faked enthusiasm spark cognitive dissonance against true feelings. This mental friction tortures a mind craving consistency, forcing choices between social and internal fracture. You pick social friction every time, enduring odd looks to keep your inner world intact. This is the quiet, unapplauded strength, leading to the moment everything changes for you forever. It was never about sports, but your sacred relationship with authenticity, arenas staging internal dramas. Your serene indifference signals deepest truth, drawing boundaries between identity and external performance expectations. That blank feeling in roaring crowds isn't emptiness, but fiercely protected inner space where your real self lives. You weren't broken for missing collective fever, but whole, maintaining your internal climate and peace. Picture this reframe. You weren't antisocial, but pro-authenticity, channeling passion into deeper, quieter wells. You didn't lack tribal instinct. You honored a covenant with truth, shifting your entire life story. Imagine moving through cultural events, pressure dissolving as your quiet space becomes sacred sanctuary. You'll observe hype with calm clarity, realizing indifference isn't a wall, but a membrane keeping self in. It helps discern borrowed excitement from genuine feeling, a rare filter in our noise-drowned world. Next time the world loses its mind over a game, stand firm in calm, knowing who you are. You're not outside looking in, but in a different room shaped by values and paced to your heart. In that room, nothing's missing, only a profound personal sense of truly being in. If seeing your quiet space as sanctuary helped, feel free to like this video for others. If you want to stay close to this introspective work, consider subscribing to stay connected. You're always welcome here, in this quiet space with us, on the channel Think Twice.